DJI Return Mystery. Solved. Got that coming up next. Bill the Drone Reviewer here. If you like the content of this video or anything on my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. With that, let's begin. The other night I hosted Rotor Talk Live. One of the subjects that we discussed was the issue that I had trying to return the charging base because of the bent pins. Well, that mystery has been solved. We're going to roll that clip in its entirety. Now, you guys know I have talked about, and you're probably tired of hearing this, okay? Just to let you guys know, okay? There's the defect right there. You can see. All right, the pins are bent. This came with the Air 2S, all right? Well, lo and behold, I got this problem solved. Now, number one, just want to let you know, I did not send this back to DJI because I would have to send the whole thing back, which I'm like, why would he have to send the whole thing back? This doesn't make sense. And I know last week in the chat, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, Lon Dennard popped in and he heard about it from somebody else, and some other people did the same thing. So, this is just not peculiar to me. This happened to more than one person. And you'll never guess, well, you won't because you don't know him. My incredible son-in-law gave me the answer. He knew this. And the reason he knew this is he worked in retail for a few years, all right? Now we're going to get a little bit of an education here, all right? We all love getting a little bit of an education. So, let me start off with this, okay? Let's look, okay. What do they scan in? Okay. Not serial number, but you see the UPC there, okay? They scan that in at Best Buy, your retailer, wherever you get this, okay? Product comes up, you purchase it, all right? Okay? Now, UPC is universal product code, okay? That's something that is across probably all North America. It may not be worldwide, but it is universal, okay? Here's another thing. You've heard of SKU numbers before, okay? Now, SKU numbers are particular to a manufacturer. Let's look at the definition of a SKU number. Let me go ahead and bring that up on the screen here. A SKU or stock keeping unit is a unique number used to internally track a business inventory. SKUs are alphanumeric and should provide information on the most important characteristics of a product: price, color, style, brand, gender, type, and size, for example. Information in the SKU should also be placed in order from important to least important, or in other words, the most needed information to the least. SKUs also aren't universal. They're meant to be unique to your business and can be tailored to represent what your customers or vendors ask the most about your store's merchandise. And here's an example of a SKU with a UPC number. Now, the SKUs aren't written on there, but DJI does have them. Okay, problem is solved, okay? Let's take a look, and this is the best thing that I can do is show you the picture on the back of the box, okay? Each one of these by themselves, like if you were to buy the case, for example, all right, it would have its own SKU number. If you were to buy, say, a controller, for example, it would have its own SKU number, all right? Well, guess what, guys? This has its own SKU number as well, too. And the Flymore kit has its own SKU number, all right? So in other words, okay, this would completely throw off DJI's inventory if they were to go ahead and just take this back, all right? That's why they said that they would repair it, all right? Now, this is sold individually, and when it's sold individually, it has its own SKU number. So that's why they ask you to return the whole item back, because it's a part of a unit, a Flymore combo. Had I purchased this individually and had this, that wouldn't have been, there'd have been no questions asked. They'd have done this. But because this is a part of a SKU, it's part of it, okay? You can't do that. There's no way to track this as far as inventory is concerned, and that's important to companies. So this problem has been solved. And again, I want to thank my son-in-law, Andy, for this. Andy, thank you so much. I know you watch, so I'm giving you some props here on this one. He's a great guy, and I love him very much. But this was brilliant, because we had a conversation the other night on the phone, and he enlightened me, and I'm like, wow, wow, okay. And this is something that I had actually learned a long time ago. So, but we solved that problem here. Question of the day: what do you think of this inventory practice using SKU and having it apply to an entire package like the DJI Air 2S Fly More combo package? Let me know in the comments section below. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's a great day to fly.